Derek Chisora.
Well, to be honest, he's back in it again, isn't he?
He's just a tough man.
Chisora, a 4 loss against Tyson Fury. Yeah.
Wallin's going to have to do pretty much the same as what Fury did.
He just loves boxing. It's not about the money, it's not about the thing, it's just about having a rumble.
Yeah. It's a tough fight for Wallin as much as it's a tough fight for Chisora. No,
I would like Chisora to win on points.
Don't like it.
Welcome back to Boxcast. In this episode, we're going to look at the upcoming fight on the 8th of February 2025 between Derek Chisora and Otto Wallin at heavyweight. It's taking place in the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester in the UK. Let me start with the tail of the tape. So Derek Chisora has 35 wins, 13 losses, 0 draws. So he's had 48 fights in total. 23 wins by KO. He's age 41. He's 6'2", 187 centimeters, and 74-inch reach, 188 centimeters. It's heavyweight, so it's 200 pounds plus. I think Chisora's normally about 240-ish, and he fights out of an orthodox stance. Otto Wallin has a record of 27 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws. He's had 29 fights in total, 15 wins by KO. He's age 34. He's taller. He's 6'6", 197 centimeters, and he's got a 78-inch reach, 198 centimeters. And he fights out of an orthodox stance as well. And he's typically around about
Southpaw,
the 2...
Wallin?
Is he? Yeah, Southpaw, sorry. I can't read. I read the same one. Southpaw, sorry. And he's typically around about the 240-pound mark as well. And Chisora is usually, well, he used to be around about 240. I think he's nearer 255, 60 these days in his last fights. So he's a little bit heavier than that. Yeah.
Oh, Derek Chisora.
Well, to be honest, I think most people thought he was out, and then till that performance against Joe Joyce, and he's back in it again, isn't he?
You can never count out the old dog of Derek Chisora.
A unanimous decision against Joe Joyce, which I think was supposed to be the fight for Joe Joyce to come back in, and he upset the party. To be fair to him, well, we'll do Otto Wallin first. Shall we do Otto Wallin? Otto Wallin's got a pretty good record. The only losses was on by points to Tyson Fury, which was the one where Tyson Fury got a big, huge cut, and it was a bit close than I think some of the scorecards would have.
Yeah.
And then he's obviously Joshua's comeback performance against him, where he, it was a good performance from Joshua. And I think Otto Wallin was a little bit in... How do I put it in a nice way? A bit in awe of the person that he was fighting, I think. And other than that, he's got a pretty good record. And he has fought some good fights. Chisora obviously has been around forever.
He's
one of the
been
heaviest
with
weights.
Everybody and anybody.
Yeah. So he's got, I think, 2 losses against Tyson Fury.
4 losses.
Or 4 losses against Tyson Fury. Yeah, there's quite a lot of fights. I can't. Vitaly Klitschko, David Hay, Robert Alenius.
He won that.
Alenius.
He got beat by Pulev as well.
I got a split decision one in 2011 against Alenius, and I think then he beat him afterwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then Hay, back in the day, I think he had, then he went on a win streak again. Then Tyson Fury again.
Got beat twice by Dillian White.
Yeah, Kubrat Pulev, then Dillian White. He's actually fought Agit Kabayel in 2017. I didn't know that. He lost there, majority decision.
Did he get beat by Joe Parker?
Dillian White, I'm getting there. Then Usyk, then Parker twice. First split decision, then unanimous decision. He's beaten Pulev, and then Tyson Fury again. And I think that's when people thought, it's going to be hanging the gloves up time. I think after Usyk they fought that. Then he's fought and
Derek
fought.
doesn't really care whether he... I sometimes wonder whether he cares whether he wins or loses, because I think he just loves
boxing.
Yeah.
And then Gerald Washington, he beat, which I think people thought he would. And then Joe Joyce was I think, like I said, it's supposed to be Joe Joyce's comeback, and he's upset the apple cart there. It was a really good performance. I think both of us...
Is this his 49th fight?
I think this will be his 49th.
Yeah, I think from what I'm gathering, he wants to get to 50.
Yeah, I think there's rumours of that.
It's good fight,
going to be a sad day when he retires.
It is.
For boxing.
Sad day, but a good day.
Because he's... Yeah, I think it's about time, but I think it's because he's one of the more like honest in... Like you said, he just loves boxing. It's not about the money. It's not about the thing. It's just about having a rumble. Yeah. And he always makes it hard for whoever he's
He's
fought.
just a tough man. He gave Usyk kittens.
What is it? It was Usyk's
The only one I want to
fight,
say is who's actually beat him convincingly is Tyson Fury. Even the Dillian White fight, when he got knocked out, I think the round before he just got a point deducted. So he went in for a bit like Joshua did against what's his name?
Wallin?
No, Dubois. He went in for the kill and just got caught with an easy punch. David Hay was a different level back then. He just seems to be he's been around for forever, Derek Chisora. This is a tough fight against Wallin, though. But it's a tough fight for Wallin as much as it's a tough fight for Chisora.
Chisora's just a tough fight for anybody.
Yeah, because
it's not an easy fight. I mean, you could beat him, like you said. I mean, even Tyson Fury, I think, obviously by the time he's had his third fight, he's worked them out. And
Tyson Fury had the footwork.
Yeah, the movement
and the speed to get out of Chisora's bulldozing.
Yeah.
And just peppered him with the jab, basically.
Yeah.
Wallin's going to have to do pretty much the same as what Fury did.
It's usually height, use your reach.
For 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Because Chisora won't stop coming at you.
Yeah, he's just going to be relentless for the...
He won't stop throwing them big windmill right hands, and if one catches you, you're getting knocked out.
And he's unorthodox with them. So it's like you can't always judge where they're coming from.
I mean, he's not a boxer, Chisora, is he? Let's be honest.
He's a fighter.
And I love him, and he's great.
Yeah, the way of beating him is outbox him. It's what Usyk did. Yeah, he was trying to maul Usyk, but he's just, obviously, Usyk's got ridiculous.
I mean, and that was a close fight, that, you know.
Yeah. I think Usyk took it a bit easier on him, and it was his first proper heavyweight fight. Obviously, the first one he had was
a close fight. It was closer than a lot of people thought. A lot of people.
I think that's one of the closest fights Usyk's actually had a heavyweight. But I think it was more him getting acclimatized. But still, you know, there were moments in that where he had his moments, which is the same he has in all.
But Wallin.
Thing is this, as much as it is, if you were looking at this logically, you'd be like, yeah, this is Wallin should win. But always in the back of your head, you have a thing like, and probably a bit with your heart as well, that Chisora's got a chance here of winning. That's the thing about him in any fight. No matter, even against Tyson Fury, you would give him a chance and say, yeah, he's got a chance of winning. Even against Usyk.
The thing I've got with Wallin now is it's pretty much like a lot of people said with Anthony Joshua, although we didn't get knocked spark out by AJ, he got convincingly beat. It takes a lot out of you, that, psychologically.
Yeah.
Where's his mind frame?
Well, I think this is him getting back on it, isn't it? Because he's had a win since then, and Chisora is a good measure of where are you back on it? Because if it's a full professional performance, he jabs him, box him, he's back. If it gets into a bit of a mix-in and he's not quite there, then you can see Chisora beating him.
Yeah, because I tell you what, there's not many heavyweights on the planet that would want to go in the ring with Chisora because they know they are, especially when there's not much on the line.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Chisora. There's not much on the line. He doesn't hold the world title. If you get beat by him, if you beat Chisora, it's you just beat an old man, so you're not really gaining anything from it. So this is why he is a tough man, a tough fight.
It's a good measure of are you there? Because if you're not on your game 100%, 99%, you're probably going to get
He'll
beat.
take advantage of it.
You're going to get beat. I think that's what will happen to Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce was good, and then Chisora just took it and he's so relentless. He wore him out.
That's the thing is, Chisora, he'll take your best shots
and just keep pumping forward,
and that will just go, and you'll end up going, "What the hell have I got to do to slow him down?" Plus the
because he
fact
does gas, but like he still keeps going. It's not like he doesn't quit. He might slow down a little bit, but he still keeps going.
There's rounds where you think he's not even in the same ring as people because he looks like out of it, and then
the next round,
boom,
yeah,
flicks a switch and he's back on it. Just don't ever count him out.
Yeah, if you take him easy, you're probably going to lose.
You have to nail that man to the floor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's just going to keep coming and coming and coming.
Interesting to see the.
I fancy Chisora in this one. I shouldn't, but I do. I don't think Wallin's going to know what's hit him when Chisora goes in there.
Well, I agree with what you said, isn't it? Because obviously, since once you get
has
knocked
Wallin
down by
ever fought anyone like Chisora? No.
There is nobody else really like Chisora.
No, but he's always faced I'd say boxers.
Yeah. And to be fair to him, he's done quite well. Like
yeah,
I said,
I mean, and
where he's faced a proper puncher, he's come up. But I think a little bit against Joshua, he is psychologically done himself rather than he didn't.
But against someone like Chisora,
and Joshua can do that.
He's going to sit on his chest. What's he going to do?
It's can you deal with the pressure? Because you're going to have basic pressure, but as long as he's there, you can have pressure.
You can deal with the pressure for 3, 4, 5,
yeah, but
6
12
rounds. Can you deal with it in round 9, 10, 11?
And that's where Joyce fell short.
Exactly.
It was a bit to and fro, like even, and then a little. And to be fair, Joyce was probably on top in the early ones.
Yeah.
And then it just the relentlessness just kept going and going, and Joyce was just like.
You've got to keep punching. He will make you work for every second, for every minute of that round.
You've got to have that work rate.
Has Wallin got that?
He can. Has he still got it, is my question, really.
I mean, the good thing is Wallin does have a good chin.
He's got decent boxing skills.
And he is a good boxer.
Yeah.
AJ didn't clean him out.
No.
And AJ hit him with some bombs.
Well, AJ's like that, and it's like he's done against. If he turns up and he's on his game, it's a hard fight. Yeah, he makes some mistakes, but betting is quite close, isn't it? Like Wallin is the favourite, but 4-9.
Yeah, I mean Wallin should be the favourite.
But Chisora's 7-4, so it's not that. It's like minus 230 to plus 180,
Wallin should be the favourite,
which is quite close. Yeah, Wallin should be the favourite.
But
I mean, yeah, you have Chisora, then I'm gonna have Wallin. I could see it going.
I want Del Boy to win.
Yeah, if I was just going to say that, I want him to win just because
I want to see him get.
Nothing against Otto Wallin. I like him as well.
I like him, but I just want to see Del Boy. Like you say, it's a sad day when he retires, but it's also a great day.
You're losing a huge character. Yeah, well, we want him to get to that 50. If it is 50, get to that 50. Sound.
One last big payday against someone
would be great. And then walk off into the thing, and you've got a huge.
I mean, he's always going to be around boxing him. Have you seen his little side interviews he does?
He's fantastic.
Did you see him with Usyk the other week?
I missed that one. I didn't watch.
Usyk's sitting there, and Usyk's like, right, I'm going shopping. Del Boy's like, well, you better get me a Rolex. Don't forget, I want me Rolex. And he stays friends with the boxers he's fought.
Well, I think that, there's Usyk has a lot of fondness for him, isn't it? Because he doesn't there's the ones where they know.
Usyk went and watched him against Joe Joyce.
And he said as well, and there's a lot of respect.
Yeah, he goes in after his fights with his five guys, and there's
well, they shared the burger, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Chisora does that all the time.
It's a character, isn't it? And you want those people in the sport.
He's absolute lunatic.
Yeah,
and you could be sitting on a desk with him having a conversation, and it wouldn't surprise me if he then had you in a headlock and just started choking you out.
Table.
But he's just he's great, isn't he? And you know, if these are his last two fights, we you know, I'd like to think they are. I'd like to see him go out on 2 wins. I think it would be fantastic, and have his last fight at the O2, his home down in London.
That'd be great.
It'd be
Because I'm a bit split here, because I like Wallin as well. That's the thing, isn't it? So you want to see him get back on track and get going, because he's got a bit of age.
No, I don't. Because he's never going to be in the top 10. He's not.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So let's everyone get behind Chisora. Scream that anthem out. Could you imagine if Chisora had a little bit...
Well, I think he's going to have a lot of support in Manchester.
Yeah, but could you imagine if he was just that... It's hard to say this without demeaning him, but a little bit better. Imagine him fighting in front of 90,000 at Wembley for a world title, the support, the noise.
It'd be ridiculous.
It would be unreal. To get behind him, sing them songs, and hopefully he puts on
Well, he always puts on a show.
a show. Yeah,
It's more. This is really, you know, what you're going to get from Chisora. It's what Wallin's going to bring to the table. Is he back to his? Is he back to his best? Is he going to wilt under the pressure? I think it's more a question mark for Wallin than it is for Chisora. You know what you're going to get with Chisora, which is 100%, performance, 100% effort, performance, and pressure, and going forward. But yeah, I think it'd be nice to see him. If it is 1 or 2 fights and then call it a day, because you don't want him to get hurt.
No,
too much. You don't want anybody to get hurt too much, but the age always creeps up on everybody.
it does. Who are you going for?
Wallin, decision.
I don't like that.
It's a logical choice. So you're having Chisora.
Well, I don't like it.
It's not what I want.
No,
I would like
it.
Chisora to win on points.
Don't like it.
But I think Wallin will be able to keep him at bay and
I don't like
drag out a decision. Although I think it'll be close.
Don't like it.
Okay.
No, what else?
Yeah, let us know what you think. Well,
don't like that all you're watching. You haven't subscribed yet, so subscribe
and comment and let us think. Let us know what you think.
And tell him he's wrong. Wallin ain't gonna win. It's all Chisora, the main man. Get behind him. So you think Wallin points?
I think points. Yeah. I think Chisora's too tough to go.
You're a disgrace.
Just because Wallin has that little bit better boxing skill.
Don't want to speak to you anymore.
Okay.
This conversation's over. Chisora will win. Round 5 KO.
I like it.
No, you can't like it because you think him Wallin.
We've got to have pick both sides in it.
No,
So it gives our fans somebody
Back
to pick
your
on.
man.
Yeah.
See that? At least, if I'm against someone, I'll stay against him. He's been building Chisora. Wallin's going to win.
It's for the entertainment.
I hope Chisora meets you one day. Just get.
I want to meet Chisora. It'd be hilarious. I'd love to have one. We'd love to have one here.
Just do you then.
Hey, there's the thing. Once he retires, he can be a permanent guest. We'd love him to have him on all the time.
I'm not having him. I'm not having him as a permanent guest.
We're going to have to get a bigger desk and then put him on the other side, a bigger table.
And a cage for me to hide in.
Survive. What do we think about afterwards? So with Chisora, we've said, it'd be nice for him to get a big fight, big payday, and ride off into sunset. If Wallin does manage to pull it off, what do we think for him? Again, you don't think top 10. The problem is now, with His Excellency stuff, heavyweights become quite
No, the thing with
division.
Wallin is he's got a lot of fights for the up-and-comers. And I know that sounds horrible. But, he has got,
So like a Wardley or a Toma, or what's the other guy, Tera Moana?
It's a bit too soon for them.
I think it's a bit too soon. He is level.
Wardley's a great fight.
Wardley would be...
Fraser Clark fight.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Either one for to get back on.
Jared Anderson. Be another good fight for him. Who's the Cuban that Caballero beat?
Yeah, Sanchez. Frank Sanchez.
So he has got, they're good fights.
Heavyweight now is...
they're good fights for him. I don't think he's ever going to be...
Bacoli? What if Bacoli's got, I think, or Lawrence Bacoli?
Lawrence Bacoli.
Would be good.
That'd be a good fight for Lawrence Bacoli to see where he is. Yeah, so you know what? No, I'm wrong. There is fights out there for Wallin. For Chisora, big payday. Deontay Wilder.
That'd be sick.
Do it.
I think that sort of depends a bit on Tyson Fury, if his retirement is real or not.
Why would it depend on Fury?
For Wilder, because if Fury doesn't fight, then it's Joshua Wilder, isn't it? It's going to get made.
No, I don't think that'll get made.
No, I think Tyson's retirement will be cut short and he'll be back.
No,
Somehow I don't think
Chisora Wilder or Chisora against Jake Paul.
That'd be fabulous. Because if you ever knew there's somebody who ain't going to follow the script, it'd be a real fight. I don't think that they'd make it because they know that.
And he'd get millions.
Yeah. That'd be a proper tasty contest.
And as much as I hate mentioning that man's name, just do it, Del Boy, please.
Hey, if anybody deserves one, I think
he deserves a massive payday, so yeah. There we go.
Okie doke. Thank you for watching. Yep, as Simon said, like, subscribe. Let us know your comments. What do you think about Del Boy, Mr. Chisora? And Wallin's chances, who do you think they should fight? Do you think Chisora should retire?
Not till his 50th.
Yeah. And who do you think he should? If he does manage to scrape through this, well, hopefully he will. Who do you think he should fight for his 50th? And what do you think of? No.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to lose his 50th. He wants to win.
After
he wants to win his 50th. So, yeah, I might not be beat in boxing, but I could probably get a bit of chokehold and try to sleep.
You've seen the size of the man.
Yeah, I'm not just one of my arm and get around his neck. But if I can get it around the neck, I can choke him.
No, I think he'd just like pretend it was a backpack and go to the shop.
Yeah, carry it. Yeah, I think he's a bit too big. Yeah, let us know what you think, and we shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.